Hi everyone, welcome back to Raven Master Thief. Here we are, and we got a deal here. He's stowed aboard the cruise liner inside this trunk, but unfortunate for him, the trunk is in a small shelved unit, and he can't get the hood up enough to be able to get out. So we can check the shelf. It's got a strap there.
Seems to be a strap for holding something on the shelf above the trunk. Unfortunately, I can't reach the clasp.
Well, can you give it a wiggle?
It's fastened tightly, and I can't reach the clasp.
Well, hang on. Don't we have a penknife? Logical. There we go. Right. So now what we need to do is use that on the pipes.
And then it'll just tie itself around the pipes. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You don't do that. Apologies, I'm not very well again. I've got another blooming cold. It's miserable this winter. I've had so many colds. I don't know what to say. What about if I put that with that?
All right then. I'll just drive the blade through the end of the strap.
Okay. Now we've got like a... Can we use it on that? No? Now will that work?
Even if the knife were to stick, it won't hold when I pull on it.
Okay, we'll have to do it against some wood then. No? 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 Right. My great idea didn't work out quite how I envisioned. What have we got over there? Well, I've got halfway through the puzzle. I just can't quite determine what else we got. So let's have a look at these pipes.
2 metal pipes, stable, about 10 meters apart.
Okay.
The ship may be showing its age, but those pipes look more than sturdy enough. The ship may be showing its age, but those pipes look more than sturdy enough.
So, now that I've looked at it, can I do it?
Even if the knife were to stick, it won't hold when I pull on it.
Okay. What else have we got in the area? Oh, examine the box.
The stuff over there doesn't look like it was recently loaded. Probably part of the ship's inventory. Tools and spare parts, I'd say.
Oh, maybe we could try and...
There might be something in that box that could help me escape from the trunk. Of course, it would be more helpful if it weren't out of my reach.
Don't worry, not for much longer.
The knife isn't stuck firmly enough in the strap to endure a throw. I'll pull it out and try my luck with the metal clasp.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant!
That was a good throw.
Hopefully the clasp won't slip out of the box when I pull the strap.
Oh, what's that? A pipe? What's this? What's this? What's this?
The pipe rolled up against the shelf, but it's still out of my reach.
Oh, bloody hell. Can we use that to grab that?
How's that supposed to work?
I don't know.
The strap won't tie itself around the pipe.
Fine. Let's put that in there and that in there then. And try that on that.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, I know. Hook the blade in the edge of the pipe. Got it.
Ta-da!
Ta-da indeed. Now we get the knife. Oh hell. What we could probably do is get the pipe on the knife.
That should hold.
And then we should have and then we've got like a little anchor.
My best chance.
We got there eventually. He's got a good throwing arm anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, look at that.
Steady as a rock.
Well done, Adil. Brilliant. We're out.
Elegant.
Brilliant. Do we need to oh, the shadows are moving. Oh, it's Zellner. Oh, we're the ones who clubbed him with the pipe, then, are we?
Oh, great. Okay, I'll tie him up and then get out of here before they start looking for it. And I already have an idea where I can hide.
In the trunk, yes.
I can't imagine that he'd just
Okay.
Yeah, and without saying goodbye either.
Where are we off to? Oh, hello.
No need to be frightened, young lady.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
This is hardly the time or the place. What happened on the train?
Nothing bad. Everyone is fine.
Inch is dangerous. I warned you.
I know.
Oh.
That's why we're being careful. And you have a smart and handsome young thief at your side.
And humble, too.
Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
What have I done to deserve luck like this?
Right, so she's involved. So she's his partner, and she knows about Inch. Okay, end of chapter 2. Wow. So secret solved 6. We got 12,000 points for that. Hint function used and hotspot highlight used 0. 12,000 adventure points. Masterly, nice. Where are we going now? When I forget the young lady's name. So there's 3 involved now.
Inch bothers me. He's shown what he's capable of. What if he finds out about our plan?
How would he? We're careful.
He's more ruthless than we expected. The bomb on the train. I don't want to think about it.
We need to make sure that we stay calm.
You mean that I stay calm?
I'm not worried about you. I know you.
The plan.
Shall we go over the plan one more time?
Oh wait,
Good
we're her.
idea. We know that Inch hid the first eye in the Baroness's luggage.
I'll break into her cabin and replace the eye with a fake.
Right. We'll steal the second eye in Cairo.
And Inch will be caught in the act.
It's simple.
The devil is in the detail. I have to get into the Baroness's cabin undetected, then find the secret hiding place, and I can't leave any evidence behind.
Yes. And Inch said something about a combination, so the hiding place might be locked.
One step at a time. I think I'll assess the situation first.
And I think I'll make myself comfortable for a little while.
So this is how married life will be.
Works for me.
Right, the fake duel.
Everything went according to plan in London?
Except for the explosion, yes. The Bobby was right on time.
Because he had a good tip-off.
I had enough time to take the eye, but unfortunately there was no time to replace it with the fake.
Where is it?
Ooh.
A work of art. Almost as beautiful as the original.
I can't tell the difference.
Inch could. But if all goes to plan, he won't have a chance to take a closer look at the jewel until after the burglary at the Egyptian Museum.
Legrand.
Will Legrand cause any trouble?
Everything's still going according to plan. That means he's clever, but not clever enough.
And the Bobby?
Peasant's cunning, nothing more. He won't be able to solve the puzzle on his own.
There's still Inch.
He doesn't suspect anything. We laid the foundation well. I've been his assistant for months already. He doesn't trust me, but he thinks he can play me for a sucker. That's enough.
Butler Inch.
Speaking of Inch, I saw him talking to you in Venice. What was it about?
He was angry because his attack on the train failed and because I lost my ticket.
How did you get on the ship?
As a stowaway, locked in a cold, dark cargo hold.
Poor boy. I'll go out now and lead the police and master thieves around by the nose.
I can think of something else to do.
I can't.
Oh. Never mind, Adil. Nice try. Right. So we're playing, what's her name? Patricia? Okay, this is not where I thought this game would go at all. I thought we'd just solve the mystery and that would be it.
Bravo! Bravissimo! Fantastico! Ha ha!
Would it be okay for you if I get some fresh air up on deck?
Of course, my dear. Give my regards to the sea.
Oh, they're off. He's got a bit of a swagger, hasn't he, the old professor? So that leaves us with Lady Westmacott, the captain, and the David Kretzner, the violin player. To examine the salad tongs. I'm not quite sure why.
Wooden salad tongs, just small enough to carry around unseen.
All right, we'll have them then. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we're going to use them for.
I'm not an expert, but I think that Mr. Kreutzer really is a very skilled violinist. At least, I liked it, and the captain was certainly smitten.
Yeah, let's go and have a look. Lady Westmacott.
A wonderful concert, wasn't it?
I wouldn't have expected you to be a connoisseur of classical music.
Because I'm American?
Because you're young, and friendly, and radiant. Someone like you doesn't have to know a lot to get along well in life.
Oh, that's a burn, isn't it?
Are you easily prejudiced at your age?
In my long experience, there's often a core of truth at the center of every prejudice.
Prejudice is the reason of fools.
Was that written in the book you once read?
Oh, I've read many books. Good books.
But
Yeah.
not my books, you mean to say?
Yes.
You're a writer?
What can I do for you, Miss...
Mares.
Yes, what can you do for it? Acting.
You know, I'm not planning on throwing myself at a man.
I'm glad to hear it. You have to work. Earn your own money.
Oh, I will. My grades are excellent, and I really want to study acting in New York.
None of my books has ever been made into a good film. The stories were twisted, shortened, and simplified so that even the dimmest fellow could follow them.
I want to do theater and travel. I speak 3 languages.
That would be 3 more than most people your age can speak. Do what you have to do. But stay away from bad men.
The journey.
Is this your first trip on the Lydia?
That's quite enough. Life is too short for conversations like this. I do wish that rather delightful Swiss policeman had come along.
I heard you had an interesting trip on the train.
It was thrilling. I'm hoping for an encore. Perhaps in Cairo.
What about David?
Mr. Kreutzer possesses impressive technique, don't you think?
He certainly does. His numerous playmates in Austria can tell you more about it than I.
You mean Mr. Kreutzer is a womanizer?
I'm not talking about cheap skirts. I'm talking about expensive clothes. A man like him needs funds to support his lifestyle. Just go over to him, my dear. Tell the maestro that your family is wealthy. You have everything he's looking for. Money and a pretty face.
Hold your tongue. Mr. Kreutzer, Lady Westmacott, please.
Or did you have your eye on me, Mr. Kreutzer? Old, yes, but rich.
Jezebel.
She's harsh.
Mr. Kreutzer, Maestro.
Wow, that escalated quickly. Cleared the room as well. Anything else we can pilfer?
That's better. Freeloader.
You and Mr. Kreutzer, you seem to know each other.
Not really, but I know his type. Parasites who cling to the rich and famous and suck them dry. The young, misunderstood painter. The innovative writer who writes books that no one wants to read. The musical talent that has to be supported. The ladies and gentlemen of high society let the others use them and call themselves patrons. Another word for fool.
Didn't you finance archaeological excavations in the Near East and Egypt?
For my husband, and I was there myself. I catalogued items for him, and I didn't show him off like a trophy at cocktail parties. But my son was one of them, the worst kind. The kind that sucks not only the money, but also the life right out of a person.
Ooh.
May I take my leave?
You may.
She can get quite dark at times, can't she? Right, anything else we can pilfer? Go to the afterdeck. Oh, the captain's out here.
He's sweating profusely. Burst capillaries and a sweet odor. I hope the crew doesn't take the captain for a role model, and that they stay sober for the rest of the trip. He's sweating profusely. I hope the crew doesn't take...
Right, that's harsh. Examine the deck chairs.
A deck chair in the sunshine on a cruise ship. I'd be a fool to miss out on that tomorrow, but I have to take care of my duties before I can relax in the sun.
Yes, indeed. I've forgotten what they were already. We were going to do some recon, weren't we? Oh, who's this? Oh, this is David.
A handsome man and a talented musician, but he doesn't seem very happy.
You talk to him? Oh, I missed my opportunity. Went straight by. Hang on.
Hello, Mr. Kreutzer.
Do you want to have a go at me, like the old witch in there?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Now is not the best time.
Tell me your story.
I just wondered why you're not performing on the world's great stages.
Fate, perhaps. Or bad luck. My parents opened every door for me and my sister and expected corresponding careers.
Over-ambitious parents who force their children to play music?
No, it wasn't like that. I loved it. I loved to play the violin. They didn't have to force me. I wanted to do it on my own. I thought I would achieve my goals if only I worked hard enough. But it was not to be.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
In a more dramatic story, I'd say that I broke my hand just before my big break, or that I was rejected because of my nationality or my name, or that I was brought down by a conspiracy. But nothing like that ever happened. I practiced like mad. I got better and better. Really good. But nothing happened. The right people never heard me. I was never in the right place at the right time. Can you imagine how it feels to always be on the cusp of a breakthrough? To be just one evening away from becoming an overnight sensation? To see how other, less talented violinists pass you by because you just aren't lucky enough?
How terrible.
For every star in the limelight, there are a dozen more that burn out unseen, fading month by month. I didn't want to be one of those people who waste their lives chasing dreams without realizing that they're unattainable. If I couldn't have the life that I always dreamt of, and that my family expected from me, then at least I could have the next best life.
The next best life?
The next best life?
Mansions, limousines, parties. Everything you could wish for. Though none of it belongs to me.
The lady called you a freeloader.
An ugly word. But maybe not so far from the truth. I move with the rich and famous, and at first glance, I live exactly the life my father always wished for me. A carefree life, easygoing. And I play the violin, which I always loved to do.
But it's not really like that.
It's empty. My life is just a shell. A show. And everyone knows it. I loved something once, and I burned for it. But now, the violin is just an accessory for practicing my real profession.
And your family?
How could I ever look them in the eyes? A failed violinist who gave up.
Oh, that's harsh, isn't it? What about your future?
What does the future hold for you?
Isn't it obvious? My hands are starting to shake from alcohol. What will be left once I lose my good looks? I'll have nothing then. And so I'll put an end to it all.
You can't say things like that.
With my father's pistol, I always have it with me. It's gone! Fate won't even grant me a quick death.
Crikey. Changing the subject.
Lady Westmacott did not have the right to speak to you like that.
Really? How do you know? You don't know me.
Then, did she have the right?
No, she didn't. That cynical old witch enjoys exposing the weaknesses of others. Although we all have them. She as well. She lusts for recognition and acts as though it weren't so disgraceful. She rejects prizes and awards with snide remarks, but she's angry when others receive them. She needs to know that she's better than others.
You seem to know her quite well.
I've only met her once or twice, but I know her son and some of her friends. One friend of hers supported me for a long time. No one is brave enough to say it to her face, but everyone hates her.
Her or her success? Don't you think you can still make it?
No. It's too late now. The real question is, did I give up too quickly back then?
I don't know.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye, Mr. Kreutzer.
Well, that's something I wasn't anticipating, but let's go upstairs. What is there to do? Got to examine the
Two
door.
handsome sailors are standing at the table and studying a marine map. Good thing they're busy. I can have a look around without being disturbed.
Okay, cool. Have a look at the ventilation shaft. See that the fan's not spinning.
A classic. The thief enters through the ventilation shaft. Can it really be that easy? No, it can't. The cover is screwed shut.
Oh.
All the first-class cabins have their own ventilation. The shaft might be my best point of entry, but unfortunately, the cover is screwed shut. All the first-class...
Okay. Gotcha. Did I see a little hand there? No, I didn't. We've got the... examine the flagpole.
No idea what kind of flag this is, but the pole it's attached to could be very useful one day. It's about 80 centimeters long and looks quite stable.
Take the pole. What for? I have no idea.
Yes, it's sturdy, but it's also too cumbersome to carry around.
Okay. Has that helped us any? Probably not. Let's go downstairs then. Was anything on the boat? No. We were coming to spy on the Baroness, weren't we? Because we were going to swap the jewels over. So we can't spy through there. We can listen at the door though.
I'm sure I could help you if... Stand aside. If you told me what you're looking for. You're just getting in my way. Now get out. I'll wait at the door, madam. Yes, yes. Oh, Miss...
Mayers?
Can I help you?
No, I'm just having a look around the ship. Good day.
That was close. We haven't checked out the front of the ship then, so we can't have a look in there, it would seem. Let's go to the forecastle. The forecastle. I think it's how it's pronounced. Examine the door to the cargo bay. Examine the shuffleboard.
Bull, curling, shuffleboard, all the same to me. I'm not interested in any of that now. The two of them seem to be in a private conversation. I'd better not disturb them. When Adil and I were following the professor in London, I was disguised. But that doesn't mean he won't recognize me now.
Is it too risky to talk to them then?
I won't talk to them as long as I can avoid it.
Okay. Got the cargo hold.
This should be the entrance to the cargo hold. Not really my concern.
Okay. So how are we supposed to do the things that we're supposed to do? Come back in here. Oh, there's Inch.
Inch is intelligent and ruthless, a dangerous combination. He's not a brilliant planner, but he is smart and careful. He senses danger. I'm afraid he might suspect that something is wrong. I think he's frightening. You look in his face and you'd believe that he's at peace with the world and himself. But Adil told me about his mood swings. From one moment to the next, the mask falls away, and he's capable of anything. No use worrying about him now. I have a job to do.
Right, that's all the conversation done. Let's head downstairs then. We've got Legrand down here, don't we? We've got go upstairs. Go upstairs. Model of a ship.
Very fine handiwork. The model maker even wrote the name of the ship on the tiny life preservers. But the winter garden at the back of the saloon is missing, and the stern deck looks different. It was obviously made before the ship was remodeled.
Ah.
Maybe one of the crew whiled away the long nights at sea building the model. Only someone with a lot of time and a love of the original could build such a thing.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, that's that exhausted. With the magazines.
Several journals and magazines. Ah, this looks pretty interesting. Art and culture today. There's something about the exhibition. Unique masterpieces exhibited for the first time together in their home country. Tireless efforts of Baroness von Trebitz.
Ooh. Should we go to the medical centre, see what's in there?
Come in.
Oh, the doctor's in there. Of course he is. Hello, doctor.
How can I help you, young lady?
Hello, doctor.
Are you the ship's doctor?
Yes, of course.
You see, that's what I thought, because you've got a uniform and you work in the medical center.
Well spotted, young lady. My
we're doing
name is Dr. Gebhardt. How
The
can
dim
I help
act,
you?
are we?
What are the other passengers like?
Listen, young lady, I do not really have time to chat right now. Today is my first day, and it is going differently than I had expected.
You do seem a little stressed. Maybe you should relax. Stress isn't good for you.
You're right. If there is nothing else I can help you with.
But you weren't really helpful at all. Maybe I'll come back later. Bye now.
Oh, okay, we're just winding the doctor up. Got Legrand's cabin.
We briefly discussed whether we should try to steal the second eye here on the ship. The lack of escape routes and the 10-centimeter thick door to the safe settled the question.
Okay.
Legrand is an important part of our plan. He's the one who'll arrest Inch in the end. But there's still a lot to do before that happens.
Okay, I think we're done here. Yeah, I think so.
The good doctor seems to be very busy. I shouldn't bother him.
Right. Okay, we're coming to the end of what I think is our scoot about and see what's going on.
No use worrying about him now. I have a job to do.
Let's head out, see if there's anything else we need to worry about. Oh, David's gone. Examine a bath towel.
Ah, lovely big towel. I hope tomorrow I'll have a chance to sunbathe and enjoy the rest of the trip.
You can take it. I'm not sure why.
He's sweating profusely. I hope
nothing more from him. Lady Westmacott's sitting here on her own. Maybe that's just the way she likes it. Oh, can we strangle her with a bath towel? Maybe that's not the idea. We can't go to the Baroness's with Inch sitting there, so is there something in our cabin we need? There's a dill. Or Adil.
He has the enviable talent of being able to sleep anywhere, anytime. He once fell asleep on a cable car and only woke up after he'd already gone up the mountain and back down again.
Brilliant. The cabins.
We booked this cabin because it's centrally located. easy to duck in whenever we need to. Of course, the fact that it's a first-class cabin with a huge bathroom and shower had nothing to do with it. As soon as I've swapped the jewels, I'll treat myself to a hot shower, and then we'll see how the evening progresses. As soon as I've swapped the jewels...
Okay, that's done. Do the suitcase. Is there something we need?
Normally I don't carry so many things around, but it would have been suspicious if I'd come aboard with nothing but a rucksack whilst pretending to be the daughter of a wealthy family. I got this necklace from my father. It's supposed to remind me that money isn't the most important thing in life. If all you've got is this penny, as well as family and friends, then you're a very rich girl, he said. I'll take it with me. It'll bring me luck.
Okay, that's probably what we needed. Not sure why.
I don't like wearing hats, but they do fit the role. And I have to admit that the day in London when we shopped for Patricia Mayers was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It happened pretty fast between us. It was magic when we first met. Birds of a feather flock together, and he can be very charming.
Right. While he snores away, I think we're going to leave it for this time. Thanks so much for watching. So we need to get that ventilation shaft open. So we probably need something to unscrew it, get a screwdriver, or has Adil... Have we got Adil's penknife? No, we've got the wooden tongs. We've got the fake jewellery, and we've got the bath towel. Necklace. We've got a penny on it. Would that work? You can often unscrew things with coins, can't you? So anyway, we might give that a try next time. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you continue to enjoy Raven Master Thief. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.